The visa-free Schengen-area agreement looks more and more likely to slip from Europe's hands. The President of the European Union, Donald Tusk, has confirmed this and expressed his concern.
The March European Council will be the last moment to see if our strategy works. If it doesn't, we will face grave consequences such as the collapse of Schengen.
The Schengen Agreement nullifies the EU's internal borders and allows citizens of Schengen countries to travel between member states without passports. However, a Schengen visa is mandatory for people from many countries if they want to travel between member states. They include Turkey, Ukraine, Syria, Russia, Iran, and China. But the refugee crisis has made the agreement controversial, and countries are reconsidering it. Many countries see withdrawing from the Schengen area as a way to control the influx of refugees entering Europe. The Paris attacks last year also put major pressure on Schengen, as controls increased even for EU citizens. In December, the European Commission proposed an amendment that would require EU citizens to be checked thoroughly while travelling. Countries like Germany and Austria introduced border controls to slow down the big refugee influx. And Hungary built a fence at its border with Serbia. And even though the EU criticised the move, Hungary continued to build more fences at its borders with Slovenia and Croatia. The President of the EU Commission, Jean-Claude Juncker, says the economy would suffer should Europe's internal passport-free zone collapse, and the euro currency would have no meaning.
Schengen ist eine der größten Errungenschaften des europäischen Integrationsprozesses. Ohne Schengen, ohne die Freizügigkeit der Arbeitnehmer, ohne die Reisefreiheit, von der alle Europäer profitieren können, macht der Euro keinen Sinn.
There are currently 26 Schengen countries. Bulgaria, Croatia, Cyprus, Ireland, Romania and the UK are not part of the treaty, even though they are part of the EU. Belgium, France, Germany, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Portugal and Spain were the first to join Schengen. The passport-free zone could be jeopardized as countries close their borders to refugees or apply harsh border controls due to the fear of terror attacks. The possible end of Schengen concerned the EU leaders during the Davos World Economic Forum. Netherlands Prime Minister Mark Rutte said Europe was unable to handle the refugee influx anymore.
We cannot, as a European Union, at least for the Netherlands, for Germany, for other countries, we cannot cope with the numbers any longer. So we have to get a grip on this. And nobody wants to get rid of Schengen. Nobody wants to do that. But you are totally right. If Schengen is only a fair weather system, then it cannot continue.
According to a recent study by think tank France Strategie, the end of Schengen would cost Europe around $110 billion over a 10-year period. A drop in tourism would be the main reason for any loss. French Prime Minister Manuel Valls, speaking on Monday during a Franco-Belgian summit, said safety is the main issue.
Schengen ne peut pas être seulement un espace de libre circulation, mais aussi un espace de sécurité. Il y va même de l'avenir de cet espace, aujourd'hui fortement menacé. La France demande, avec d'autres États membres, le renforcement des outils de coopération policière et de renseignement. Le système d'information Schengen doit ainsi être systématiquement alimenté pour que toutes les personnes susceptibles de représenter une menace terroriste soient signalées comme telles.